If you click the links from either the opening or closing procedure packages, this is the first screen you'll be met with. All you need to do is go down to the bottom here and input your Revelo username and password. If you've forgotten your password at all, it can easily be reset by coming to the top of the screen here and clicking on the blue key. Once you've done that, go down to the bottom of the screen again and click the blue login button. I'm using the closing procedure package here for this video, but the principle is the same for opening as well. First stage, come to your Revelo username here and ensure you input that correctly. That's just to make sure, as with all the packages, that we allocate the information received to the right contract. It's also worthwhile putting who is actually completing the packages in this box here. It's useful at a later date if you should ever need to go back and see who is responsible for doing the checks, to obviously have a name. I mean, it may be yourself, it may be a manager, a member of staff, but certainly useful to have a name there and a position if you wish. Now, the important point to make about these opening and closing procedure packages is they've been specifically designed for smartphone and tablet use. The reason for that is that rather than you having to traipse around with a notepad and pen and then go to your office and transfer everything across into your computer, it's clearly a lot easier if you can just wander around with your phone or your tablet in your hand and do it at the time. So that's the reason for that. Now, the principle is very easy. There's no point in going through all the steps on this tutorial video because you'll end up falling asleep. But the basic way they work is that, as we said, you wander around, you look to see the tasks have been completed. So for instance, this example here, all daily cleaning jobs completed and daily cleaning schedule filled in, so we'll tick to confirm that's the case. Today's deep cleaning jobs completed and deep cleaning schedule has been filled in, we'll tick to confirm that's the case. The important point to make here though is the way the system checks to see you are doing all these is that if you should click next page before ticking the box, it will highlight that you've missed one out. So you need to ensure that all boxes and all departments have been ticked before moving on. The reason for that clearly is that to make sure that all the checks have been done, and if at any time these checks were needed to be referred back to, as we said earlier, you'd have a name and you'd also have that person assuring you that they had actually completed the checks by ticking that box, so it's an important point to make. You then work through the both packages, opening and closing like this, and then as per the other packages, just click submit at the end and we will receive all the information. Now, what we will basically do with that, we'll hold it and collate that information for you. As far as a free trial package is concerned, we'll send you a summary of it at the end of your 30 days. But if you were to continue with the package and continue with using Revelo, then we actually create a bespoke opening and closing procedure mini app for you that you could then log straight onto from your smartphone or tablet computer. You wouldn't need to go via the slightly laborious process of logging into the Revelo website first. But that's the way it works. So obviously if you need to have the information for any environmental health visits or any other reason that you would need to demonstrate due diligence and a commitment to cleaning schedules, then the opening and closing procedure packages are exactly or have been exactly designed for that purpose. So that's it. Have fun using them. Thank you.